How's it going, folks? Welcome back to the Nightmare Cabin. So, I'm just doing a follow-up from the earlier video when I did the unboxing of the Anno Domini... Domini? I don't know. You tell me. Box set covering the Tony Martin era of Black Sabbath. 4 of the 5 albums. And as I mentioned, there's the new remix of Forbidden by Tony Iommi. Yeah, and I just want to talk to you about this, really. And so, yeah, 2024 remix by the man himself. It's like a completely different album. I've completely fallen in love with this album. And it's one that I've had for years. I've always liked, kind of liked it. Like I say, I thought that I would listen to it, over periods of time. And sort of once a year, I would get the Black Sabbath catalogue and just do an album a day and just work my way through it. And I would kind of, come to Forbidden. And it seemed like Tony had one foot already in the reunion. He was sort of going through the motions, recording the album. Right, let's get this tour for this album out of the way, get this record deal done and finished, and then we'll sort out the reunion. It seemed like that was the case. And both Tony Martin and Tony Iommi have always insisted that this was a good album deep down, and the problem with it was the sound. I did think, there's some good songs later on in the album, but it doesn't do much to rescue it. I thought the biggest problem with it was that Illusion of Power, the opening track, was the one that kind of just dampened the mood to begin with, because I thought it was a bit of an odd song. And the fact that Loser Gets It All wasn't on the album. Anyway, so I've got the box set today. I've done the unboxing. You've seen that. And then I've gone and stuck it on. And it sounds like a completely different album. And you can hear the bass. You can hear the drum. Like, you can actually hear the drums. You can hear Cozzy's feet. It sounds 10 times heavier. So I've just listened to the album in full. Get a Grip sounds like a Illusion of Power. I actually liked Illusion of Power. It sounds dark and atmospheric. Get a Grip sounds brilliant. It's got this massive groove to it. Can't get close enough. I don't know if I'm just used to the original mix, but something about the guitar I liked. The clean guitar. It's sort of less in the mix and the vocals a bit more to the front, but whatever. Guilty as Hell sounds phenomenal. I didn't care for the song. Now I love it. And it's the same with all of it. Sick and Tired, Rusty Angels. And obviously Loser Gets It All tucked on the end as well. This has completely revolutionised the album. It sounds brand new. An album that I thought was mediocre, that I had in the collection because it was part of the collection, and didn't mind now and then, whatever. I was like that. I feel like I've got a new album. I love it. I'm looking forward to listening to this again. So I've just played it all at once. I played it in full. And then I've got my original copy out, and I'm playing them back to back. I'm going, right, put it in. Let's play to the chorus. Right, cool. New one. No, it can't be that different. Put it back in. Right, let's just play the introduction. And I'm swapping the CD back and forth. It sounds amazing. The volumes, I've not touched the volume. Excuse me. And I'm not one of these audio guys. I don't bang on about production and sound. And I saw this debate once where this guy had multiple copies of Rainbow Rising, and he was comparing all the different remasters. And I don't care about nothing like that. This is someone who listens to death metal and black metal demos. So it's not my thing at all. That stuff goes over my head. I don't care. And but it's things like this that make me realise, no, there is a case for it. And yeah, don't go buying an original copy. God knows how much they cost now. Just get this box set. But oh my God, if you're a Sabbath fan and you've written off Forbidden just like I did, trust me, this new remix is worth a listen. It sounds a million times better. It is kicking. Like I say, you can hear the bass, you can hear the drum. I heard drums on this album that I didn't even take notice of before. Sorry, this cold is still hanging around. But And I've not got any water down here because I've just done this quickly off the cuff. But absolutely brilliant. Yeah, well done, Tony. This is how the album was meant to sound. He's been sitting on this since 1996, sitting there scratching his head, going, "What went wrong?" And he's obviously, both him and Tony have obviously, it's been a bugbear for them for all these years. Well, I'm glad the itch is finally scratched. Like I say, there's nothing not to like about this box set. You've got 4 awesome albums that are now available. And you've got, yeah, so these 3 gems are finally available. And yeah, this one has finally, this crooked record has finally been straightened. And this is how it's meant to sound. So yes, all is well in the world. The balance has been restored. Tony Martin era Black Sabbath. You've got to get on it. I've been banging this drum for years. You see that poster I showed off earlier? I've had that for bloody donkey's years. I've always said Tony Martin era of Black Sabbath is the most underrated period in rock and metal history. There's no excuses now. It's probably on YouTube. You don't even have to buy it. So go check it out. You owe it to yourself, especially if you're a Sabbath fan. Don't listen to all those dickheads that says, no Ozzy, no Sabbath, bollocks to all them. And they used to say the same about Ronnie James Dio as well, by the way. Before he died, everyone loved him then. No, they used to slag him off as well. I remember you, all of you. So yeah, go get it. Do it. And especially listen to Forbidden. It's fantastic. So yeah, just wanted to run that one by you. See you all soon. Have a good one.